Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is the Beta Male Police, and this is another video request, man. Shout out to MGTOW. Shout out to Red Pill, Black Pill, Monk Mode. You already know. Okay, so we got another request here from one of my mods here, man. Shout out to him, man. So, and also hope everybody doing well. And we're gonna get into this, man. So he said, Jimmy, what's going on, dog? He said yesterday the TikTok star murders documentary on Peacock came out. I got to check that out too because I remember the story. He said it's basically a story of a TikToker who murdered his wife and the dude she cheated on him with in their apartment. Yep, I remember that, but I will cover that. And also, he said a 38-year-old woman from Minnesota cheated on her husband. Uh-oh. While he was in the same hotel by having sex with two 15-year-old boys at the same time in a different room while a third boy watched. And I'm pretty sure he watched. He was probably the lookout man and all that, man. That is crazy. We gonna get into that too. And also, New York spine surgeon who makes $3 million a year got cheated throughout his 5-year marriage because she was a high-end sex worker on the low. He divorced her soon after. Woo-hoo. Very good topics, man. Very good topics. And once again, shout out to my mod. Shout out to Jimmy. He's always supporting my channel. I appreciate him. So, I got you, brother. I got you. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. So, the first one I want to cover is the TikToker. Now, this is a famous couple TikToker. And I think his name was something kid. His name was forgot his name. But I think it was like Jen Kidd and his wife was Ann, right? And like I tell you guys before, man, any relationship in the public eye is not what you think. Soon as those cameras turn off, as soon as reality hits, there's a lot of infidelity, there's a lot of insecurities, and also there's a lot of men that trying to get with your wife. You can't fight them all off. So without further ado, I'm gonna get into this clip. We're gonna talk about it. It says when your relationship is drama free. Uh-oh. Let's go. Trash, man. This trash. You're pretending to be happy. You're pretending to have no drama in your relationship. Let me say this one, real quick. Any relationship has all drama. Any marriage have all drama, all of them. And this is why I tell you guys, only use women for sex. You don't want to stress yourself out. You don't want to take out your partner, quote unquote, delete. And also, you don't want to take yourself out because a lot of men are not ready to bend the knee. They're not ready for their one and only to cheat because this is all they have. And also, majority of these relationships, these marriages, the guy, he don't have nothing going on for himself because he gives everything to her. He upkeep her living, her cost of living, her happiness. It's all about her. But what about you? When the last time you took when the last time that you had taken care of yourself? When the last time you took yourself on a nice dinner, a movie, get a pedicure, a manicure, take care of yourself and not the bitch. So we're gonna get into this. So he said he deleted his wife. Let's talk about it. Let's go.
This TikToker who had almost 1 million followers, known as Jin Kid, murdered his wife and another man. This story is extremely twisted. So this is just a typical tale of you can't trust everything you see online. So this is Ali Abulaban and his wife Anna. On TikTok, they were always posting about how great their marriage was, how great their relationship was. Ali was always posting these funny videos. And seriously, their lives seemed perfect. I mean, look at this TikTok. They're talking about how their relationship is completely drama-free. Now, Ali had almost 1 million followers at the time of his arrest, and people who followed him thought he was this funny, carefree, humorous guy who would just post kind of meaningless videos on the platform. But there were some red flags in their marriage. So for a while before the shootings happened, Ali and Anna were separated. And in at least one instance, the neighbors who lived across the hallway from these two actually reported that Anna came over to their apartment. She said that Ali had hit her and that...
Now, let me stop it right there. All right. This is some crazy shit, man. This is crazy. So, what I want to say, and I'm going to get back to the video. I want to say that majority of marriages are separated. They're not even legally separated because they're still married. And I see a lot of people that's in the comment section talking about, well, they will divorce. No. Just because you are separated, you are still legally married. So when you are with a partner for so long, and this is your first time having a separation, the only thing you know is your wife. So yes, you will be jealous or you will get mad when she move on. And it seemed like she probably moved on from him from that quote unquote separation. So let's hear more about the story, man. Let's go.
and that she needed them to call the police for them because she didn't have a cell phone. He had taken it from her. And from July to October 2021, the month of the shooting, the police had been called to the couple's apartment 9 different times. So even though these two seemed like the perfect happy married couple on social media, they were far from that in real life. Now, eventually, Anna started living in the couple's apartment all alone. Ali was supposed to move out, but allegedly he made a secret key so that he could get in at any time. And Ali told police that at one point when Anna was at work, he broke into the apartment.
What? He made a secret key? Yo, I never heard that shit in my life. So apparently, he was head over heels over this little bitch. He was head over heels. You go to the extent to make a secret key. So he didn't move on. He didn't get a divorce. He didn't say, you know what? It didn't work out. We had some good times. Let's go ahead and end things. I can move on with my life and you move on with yours. Instead, he was possessed over her because that's all he knew was her. He never took care of himself. That's the only person that he took care of is her. Now let's continue, man. This is crazy.
He vandalized the apartment, and then he installed an app on his daughter's iPad which would allow him to monitor live audio coming from the apartment so he could hear everything that was going on in there.
Wow.
So on the same day that he broke into the apartment and installed this app on his daughter's iPad, a few hours later he was listening to the audio, kind of obsessing over it, and he heard a man and his wife giggling. And this allegedly was the last straw for Ali. So even though there was evidence that in the past Ali had actually cheated on Anna while the couple was married, he thought that she cheating on him was too far. And so he drove over to the apartment in San Diego, kicked open the door, and shot his wife Anna and her male friend Rayburn, killing them. Both of those two people would die from this shooting. So even though this happened back in 2021, the trial was supposed to start in 2022. The charges have officially been filed against him, but I haven't seen any updates on what's happening, and it's now been almost 2 years since the shooting. So hopefully we'll get some sort of clarity or resolution in this case, but it's just a sad story all around, and obviously this didn't have to happen. And it's just shocking to see how people can portray themselves to be happy-go-lucky people on social media when in reality there can be a demon lurking behind the facade.
Yikes, man. Yikes. This is spooky, man. So, this man had an iPad in his wife's room, and he can hear the other guy giggling, having fun. Probably bone his wife because they still were legally married. And this is why I tell you guys, man, take care of yourself. Only use them for sex. Don't get head over heels with no woman. They are all the same. Stop looking for relationships. Stop getting married. You should want to be alone. You should want to be single. You should want to take care of yourself and live the best life that you can in this world. God damn, man. He took out his wife and the guy. See, hey, another thing why I tell you guys, never mess with married women. Because you don't know how possessed or you don't know how crazy the husband or the ex-husband can be. There can be couples where they can get legally divorced and the ex-husband can, he already know where she live at and you can be over there thinking everything cool and he just knock the door down and send you to those pearly gates, man. Hey, protect yourself, man. All right, so I got this clip here that he's in trial for double murder. Let's get it. Let's go.
My gun was in my hand, and next thing I'm shooting, and I can't stop. I'm just shooting. I'm shooting, and I'm even startled. It's like I'm watching it happen. I'm like I'm in the passenger seat of my own body.
This TikToker is on trial for allegedly killing his wife and the man she was seeing.
And before I could stop myself, I just snapped.
Ali Abulaban, aka Jin Kid, testified that he used his daughter's iPad as a listening device to catch his wife cheating. He says he was coming down from cocaine when he found his wife cuddling with someone else in their apartment.
I couldn't take it. I couldn't take the betrayal.
Abulaban has been charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder and faces life in prison without parole if convicted.
Man, he was on cocaine too? Oh, no. See, this is why I like stories like this, because you get a lot of other details about one story. So now he was on cocaine. And yes, man, his life is over. His freedom is over because of one woman. You should never want to just indulge with one woman. Always keep your options open, because women are not going anywhere. That I promise. All right. So we got a woman. It says a woman had sexual intercourse with 2 teenagers while a third one watched them. Without further ado, we're going to get into the story and I'm going to break it down. Let's go.
A 38-year-old woman allegedly engaged in sexual acts with 2 teen boys at a hotel where she was staying with her family. During the investigation, she admitted to kissing and engaging in sexual contact with the teens. Allison Lee Chardon, 38, was staying at the same hotel as a boys' hockey team from Colorado, U.S., and reportedly started chatting to the teens about her marital problems. According to court documents,
Whoa, wait. Another married woman? Music. The one thing about all of these stories is all of them are married. This is why I say married people, like husbands, are the most loneliest people on the planet. Women will always check out. It don't matter how you look. It don't matter how tall you are. It don't matter how many inches you got down there. It don't matter how much money you got, how many muscles you got in your body. A woman's nature will always walk away from the love of her life. Let's continue, man. This is crazy. Sheesh.
she later sent one of the boys a Snapchat message saying she'd had an argument with her husband and wanted to visit his room. Once there, she allegedly asked the boys their ages, commented they were young enough to be her children, and began discussing sexual topics before getting into bed with 2 of them. The boys claimed they felt pressured into engaging in sexual acts with Chardine while a 3rd boy watched. The situation escalated as Chardin appeared at one of the boys' hockey games and continued to contact them after they returned to Colorado. Following her arrest, Chardin faced charges related to third and fourth degree criminal sexual conduct. During the investigation, she admitted to kissing and engaging in sexual contact with.
Look at this. Look at this fucking gump, man. Look at this gump. Look at him. Y'all consistently want these marriages. You consistently want to have one woman for the rest of your life. And I just think, nigga, you's a bitch. And you think any of my MGTOW brothers gonna just live and die with one woman?
A bullshit? A bullshit?
And if you on my channel, and if you do have a relationship, and if you are married, this is the only thing that you should be telling your wife or your girlfriend.
Why don't you give me some of this turkey? Some of them mashed potatoes. Let me get some of them peas. I had peas before.
Yeah, run on peas. All right, let's hear more. Let's go.
With the teens. Records show that her husband filed for divorce shortly after the incident. Allison Chardin has had a few run-ins with the law, including nicked by Blaine police for overnight parking on November 19th, 2020. She got into trouble again in 2022 for traffic violations and was suspected of being drunk behind the wheel.
See, that's another thing. A lot of marriages are depressing, boring, tasteless, and all they can do is drink their pain away. Drink, 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 or do cocaine, or smoke weed, or smoke cigarettes, or chain smoke. Marriage is a tarnish to society. Stop getting married. All right, let's go.
At that time, she got off with a warning and had to be good on probation. On her social media, Chardin, who works at a local eatery, calls herself a wife, truth seeker, boy mom, singer, and foodie. Since then, she's been posting on Facebook, sharing thoughts about relationships and tough times. One post said, "Healthy relationships don't feel like fairy tales. They are constructed through uncomfortable conversations."
Fair use, by the way. Man, another married couple that's not quote unquote happy. And a lot of these white women love these little kids. They love them teenagers. All these female teachers. Uh-oh. I want to get into that too. Like a lot of these teachers that's taking advantage of these little students, doing sexual pleasures and activities with them versus their husband. So, I got another perspective on that story here. Let me go ahead and quickly hit this bread out, man. Without further ado, let's get it.
So this 38 years old mother and wife was on a staycation with her family, her husband and two sons, 8 and 12. She went to the hot tub, saw two underage boys, they were 15, started a conversation with them stating that her husband, they're having marital problems. She exchanged Snapchat with the boys. Then later on the night, she hit them up, asked if she could stay with them because the argument continued with her husband. She went to their room, 3 boys were there, and she engaged in sexual activities with 2 15-year-old boys, and 1 kept watch. What kind of perverted shit is this? When I say the world is fucked up, this is what I mean. So this,
man, there you go. All right. You gumps want to get mad at me because I tell MGTOW to always stay single and to only use women for sex, because women are, deep down, women don't want to be married. I keep telling y'all that. They only want your resources. Now we have the last story here. If y'all like these requests, man, feel free to drop them down in the comments. All right. And also hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and all that good stuff. We're going to get into this surgeon that makes over $3 million a year. His name is Dr. Han Jo Kim. And allegedly that his wife was a sex worker. And also I think she was Miss America with something like that. But we gonna get into all this, man. All right. Without further ado, let's get it.
Hanjo Kim. Dr. Kim. This guy finds a really disturbing text on his wife's computer one day. It was a random dude flirting with her, and his wife was entertaining it too. But nothing could have ever prepared this guy for what he was about to discover. Now, this guy was a New York City spine surgeon named Dr. Hanjo Kim. Dr. Kim made around $3 million a year, so when he got married to Regina Turner 5 years ago, he was perfectly content with her being financially dependent on him. But little did Dr. Kim know, even from the start of their marriage, his wife had been living a secret double life. You see, although Regina had told him while they were dating that she made no money since she was working on a startup, the truth was she was a high-end sex worker.
And remember that I tell y'all, all women are selling. All of them. Stop doubting me, man. It's up to you if you want to wife up one of these slores, okay?
Beta!
I'm sorry. All of them are selling some type of sexual pleasure, some type of sexual activities, because they are broke. All right, let's hear more. Let's get it.
This had all started after Regina won Miss Connecticut back in 2011, which had opened a lot of doors for her in this industry. She began to regularly get paid tens of thousands of dollars from her clients. However, for some reason, when Regina started dating Dr. Kim, she still continued her work behind his back. Even after they got married, she would still secretly continue seeing her clients, making around $700,000 over their 5-year marriage. When Dr. Kim finally found out, he was baffled and completely heartbroken, and he divorced her soon after. So this guy finds a
Oh my Jesus, another Mary Gump 5 years down the drain, and you shocked because Miss Connecticut is selling that pussy. I mean, bruh, all of my videos are connected. And I know I'm going to get comments saying, oh, it's not all women, it's not all. Nobody has yet to prove me wrong. All relationships are a waste of time, waste of money, waste of resources. All marriages are boring, sexless, separated. And all husbands are lonely, sexless, pathetic, useless, bend the knee. Look at them court systems, man. If you are near a court system, just go in there. Go in there and see how men get walked all over. They come out crying because they lost everything. Now, let's go ahead and get on to this clip here. We'll mute up. We'll talk about it in a minute.
A New York City spinal surgeon, Hanjo Kim, 41 years old, found out that his wife, Regina Turner, 32, former Miss USA contender as well as Miss Connecticut 2011, well, she apparently had a double life as a call girl. Before and after her November 2015 wedding, Turner has been paid nearly $700,000. 3 Johns, a prominent businessman, a New Jersey-based real estate executive, and a lighting designer. Turner even had a cover story where she was regularly traveling to China so she could develop an app. Yet our girl Turner claimed here in January her income was $0. She was totally dependent on Kim for their support. In the official court complaint, it says it remains inconceivable to the plaintiff, Dr. Kim over here, that given his substantial earnings as a spine surgeon and his generosity to the defendant, Turner, they continue to sell special spice for money during the marriage. They finalized their split before a public hearing could take place. Regina is described as sweet, ambitious, and caring.
Sweet, ambitious, and tooting that ass up. Listen, man. And he's a surgeon. Man, he could have went to the junior college. He could have got something way better, younger, 18 and up, of course. Why do y'all get married? Go to the JUCO. Become a free agent. Only use women for sex. Live free. You don't have to shackle yourself for one piece of pussy. I promise you don't. All right? Now, the reason why I had mentioned this video because I want to go over to the comments here, all right? So look at this comment. Somebody said he was handsome and a surgeon. He could have found much better. It doesn't matter how you look. Remember I just said that? It don't matter how much money you make. Women nature is to leave you. All right? We got another one. He was straightening backs while she was getting her back blown out. Exactly. He was straightening backs for a living and she was getting her back curved. Because you know why? He needed a motherfucking girl. And I don't know why. We got another one. Somebody said Regina Turner, well, at least her reputation took a hit. It don't matter. A woman says, so he's single now? Wink eye, you know? Women just want that money from you so she can do the same exact shit to what Miss Connecticut did. Don't get me wrong, Miss Connecticut, she pretty damn hot, all right? But you got these regular women talking about some, I will never do that. I will never do that. Look, he's so hot. Oh my God, she's a fool. Listen to me. Every woman would do this to the same man. It don't matter what they text, what they message on social media. None of them are loyal. None of them. Somebody else said, why get married anymore? Exactly. I don't know why. I don't know. So you get like a lot of women saying, well, she's wrong for that. I will never do that. Man, all women are the same. Stay single. Live free. Only use women for sex. All right. Now, with that being said, this is the Beta Male Police. I appreciate y'all for reaching out, but it ain't shit else we gotta speak about. Y'all take care of yourselves, man.